Hello. Wait. What's the... Okay. Cool. Is the game there? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. Right, hello. I'm Mattmatt, and I'm joined by Toxic, who
Hi,
really likes this
everyone.
game. It's his favorite game ever.
That's debatable.
Right, so this game is basically a sequel to the movie. Um, it's it's something. It's questionable. Right. So, 3, 2, 1, go. So the load screens in this game are very random. I didn't lock my mouse.
Nice.
I opened the program, I forgot to find. So yeah, these load screens are usually faster if you open the game for the first time and then play, but I didn't do that because I'm smart.
Yeah, you basically have to complete one full run for them to be the fastest.
It's okay because we use a loader mover anyway, but
Yeah, this
not
game
for
is
this.
built with the idea of interacting with your teammates, and you could see Matt stopping there for a second to tell his teammates to stop in the corridor instead of following him into the room, because if they would have followed him, he would lose like 10 seconds because he would have to watch the cutscene.
Yes, sir.
But if you stop your teammates before that, you can actually pick one of them up with you later on. And we need that engineer
Wow.
who is following us right now. Nice.
So yeah, I
Now,
stopped my teammate at the door as well because that will also trigger a cutscene if they're with me here. But since they're not, it
yeah.
doesn't trigger the cutscene. So this game
And
relies a lot on the AI, which is really annoying. But if they die, you fail in most missions. So
yeah, unfortunately, in some missions you can still salvage it and do the engineering stuff yourself, but it's very rare.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Like here you
what do
have
you mean you
to.
couldn't do it?
Okay.
Yeah, you little
Nice.
go.
Good AI.
He literally went, I couldn't do it. What is happening?
There we go.
We're gonna die here.
I was like sliding everywhere.
Nice help, by the way. Oh,
Well, I forgot
yeah,
to
he's healing you.
I forgot to
Nice.
move the thing on my other screen, so the game's running at like 40 hertz, and it's blinded me. That didn't work. So you try and
It's
stop
fine.
him there to keep that door open, but I stopped him a bit too late, so the door will close. It saves only like a second if you can keep it open.
Yeah, sometimes he can open the door for you, like stuck in the door frame, but still be in the center of the door frame, so you will actually not be able to go through. So that will lose you time, but that's also very rare.
Maybe I can push him into the way of it when it opens this time. No.
Nah. But yeah, in this level you have to collect 2 explosives and set them in 2 different places, and after that it's this level done.
Your final time was 17:11 written. Pretty good. I forgot. I was gonna post it in chat, but I forgot. That's my bad. Yeah, so this level's pretty straightforward. There is some tricks in this game, which we do later on, but not yet.
Yeah, this mission is basically teaching you the basics of the game. Like, if we would activate the first cutscene that we skipped, our teammates would introduce themselves. Like, one of them is the guy with the assault rifle, one is medic, and one is engineer. And they would explain what they are doing in this game. And in this mission, you will see the mechanic of earning the trust. So not only you interact with your teammates by giving them commands, you can also earn and lose their trust. To lose their trust, you have to shoot them, I think, or kill other teammates in front of their eyes. And to earn their trust, you have to either heal them or give them ammo or gun. So we gave that guy a gun. No, we gave him an ammo, I think, and we healed him. And he, in return, will not lockpick. like fix this broken computer, and we will be able to use it to go and look at this amazing thing from the movie.
Oh yeah, this part is from the film. If you've ever watched it, this room.
Check this out.
The pickup medpacks in this game are very important, but we do like a route where like towards the end game they used to be very scarce, but now we get quite a lot. And there's like some that you would pick up in a marathon run like this that I'm gonna do, which I wouldn't usually do if I was doing a PB attempt, because this game is very difficult, and if I die on any level I have to do the entire thing all over again. And some of them are very long. I thought there was a cutscene there, I don't know.
This game doesn't have a save and load mechanic, like quick save and quick load. It has saves, but they are
technically
really sparse.
it does have a quick save, quick load feature, but it was only like a testing feature, and they got rid of it in the final game. You can enable it, but we don't allow that for the speedrun. And there's also a level select feature, which is also a debug thing, but you also don't use that either, obviously.
So in this level,
Why am
you'll
I
be
stuck?
introduced to a new mechanic of interacting with your team. At this point, people are starting to get worried about the whole thing, and they try to find blood test kits to prove that they are not infected with anything. So we're gonna pick up those blood test kits over here, and we're gonna use one of them to skip like a good 40-50 seconds of killing your teammates. Very nice.
Let's see if it works, but there is a backup if it fails. So
Yeah,
this guy needs to be outside, because he's very annoying if he's not.
Yeah,
And then I
the
need
other
to
guy
put this
should be.
guy right on the door frame. Like that.
Yeah, this looks good. Because when you use syringe over here after the cutscene, game teleports you to that guy in the door frame, and the end level trigger is right there. Sometimes you might not hit it by like a little bit. You'll miss it, but
I got it, nice.
yeah, you got it. Yeah.
It is
The
kind
backup
of difficult sometimes.
Yeah, the backup would be moving that guy near you, who you could see after the cutscene, and using him to clip through the door with the same method.
I'm going to pick up some grenades there to use in this next area. So we can do another skip. This one, I won't really know if it's worked until the end of the level, because there's a door that sometimes doesn't open, and if that doesn't open, I have to do the entire thing again, which is really annoying, but
yeah,
we don't understand why. So yeah, this building is like pretty... they didn't really test it very well. You can just crouch under this and get underneath the floor. And we're going to push this guy into a specific spot. And then we're going to use a test kit on ourselves to gain his trust. You're not meant to gain this guy's trust until later in the level. We can do it right now. So now he trusts us. And I've got to do some out of bounds maneuvering here, which is kind of difficult because the camera's a bit wonky, but it's fine.
Yeah, you can use aiming mechanic to be able to see where you are at the moment. It's really precise, actually. Because
you have to do that to
not
skip
moving,
the cutscene.
Yeah, if you're not moving along the wall, you will trigger the cutscene and you will have to restart the level.
We got company.
Here we need this guy to get to the door as soon as he can, because he can open it, even though monsters are following him.
Nearly set me on fire. I've got really low health, so this is very sketchy.
Do you want to heal?
Yeah. So we need to kill these enemies as fast as possible.
Yeah. And in this game, it's the same as the movie. Like, you can shoot enemies how much you want, but you need to burn them to kill them. So you need to have a flamethrower. There are two versions of flamethrowing in this game. I think like the bad and the good one, and this is the bad one. Where is he going?
I don't know. Now we'll see if it worked.
It looked very sketchy. Bruh.
So now I've got to do the level again.
Happens.
That was very slow, and I've got a theory that it's to do with how fast you do the level, but I kept on swapping the gun the wrong way, so now I've got to do it again. It's fine. I'm gonna heal him actually first.
door is functioning. The normal way of playing this level would be to go through all the buildings with one of your teammates and then in the end stumbling upon that building that we're going in right now. So we're skipping a lot of stuff by...
Wait, did I not change the title?
Floor.
Thought I did. Now I've got to do it again. And hopefully I won't fail it this time. Even though it wasn't my fault.
Poor William, yeah.
Did you refresh one? Because I did, I swear I changed it. It's fine. Yeah, if we stand up there too early and get back in bounds, it's very bad because we will have to trigger that cutscene, which is the whole thing we want to skip. Oh, I forgot to slow down. I was meant to slow down there for a little bit to make him follow.
Go faster a bit, yeah. Because otherwise he's just slow walking for far too much.
It's really annoying because the game's lagging really bad for me because I forgot to close the thing on my other screen, but it's fine. Oh, you're not dead, sir.
There. Where's the other one? William
Where's he
going.
going? That was a lot faster, so if that doesn't work,
yeah.
I don't know.
We're screwed. All right, I'm
Okay, there we go. Now it's open. That's really weird. I don't understand it. So we pick up the flamethrower there, the very overpowered one, and we also get another syringe. These syringes are very useful, which you'll see in this level. Do you want to explain the syringe stuff?
By using syringe, you can push yourself into different triggers. So the backup for level that was prior to the previous one would be to use the syringe and do that, like pushing yourself out of the door. Here we're pushing ourselves out of the window because you need to like stretch your arm to do the blood test, and if you don't have enough space, game just pushes you through the wall.
So we're just stocking up on ammo because we have to wait for a little bit for this door to open. So this part is on a timer, and me hitting that trigger outside completely skips the entire timer. Usually it would take about 4 minutes.
Okay.
And that's level done. This is a pretty good level.
No, it's not.
With the cold skip and what do you mean?
Oh yeah, the flare skip. Love this. Okay, so in this game you can trigger like explosives with flares. So I'm gonna throw a flare in a very precise spot so it goes under this building and hopefully blows up the like that. Hopefully blows up the gas things inside, and it skips having to go around. You need this key.
And now we gonna use the flamethrower again, I hope, at the top of this building to do the really weird trick. It's like, I don't know what's the success rate with that.
Like 2 out of 10. I don't know, it's weird.
Like, yeah, very low.
Basically, there's a cutscene version of Blake that's invincible, and he's the one that has to walk into the trigger. And if I place like a bit of fire down, I can bug out that AI, and it won't walk into the cutscene fast enough that I can just skip it and leave. It doesn't save that much time, but I'm going to spray the flamethrower here, and hopefully he'll bug out.
No.
He might stand still. He might stand still here. No.
Wow,
if it had worked. Oh no, you.
What the hell happened?
Cool.
Yeah, sometimes
this can
this
also
cutscene
Not going anywhere.
is just playing out and you can't skip it. Like, you can skip any of the cutscenes in the game, but this one
I can get
sometimes
you help.
is
Like you're meant to skip this, but sometimes it just does not let you. At least you get to experience some of the amazing
Have a
story.
choice.
Look, I won't let you die, asshole.
Come on. Can't handle it.
It's fine.
Come on, Pierce.
I knew this one was going to be terrible from the
My
get-go.
dad always
Because my
said,
practice
you can
runs
also
were really
You want
bad.
the job done right?
Pick up the gun right away.
You gotta do
it
it
should
yourself.
be here, right? Like the sniper rifle, or it's the ammo here.
There
Like
is a
next
sniper
to
rifle there, but there's no point. Where am I? What am I doing over here?
Nice teleport.
Yeah, so you were meant to be able to skip that, but it doesn't like me. So the best weapon in this game by far is the shotgun. It's very overpowered. Also, these corners are very awful.
Yeah,
Because you can get
sometimes
stuck.
when you go around the corner, you might get stuck on an invisible wall, and there is not much you can do about it other than just going back and hoping then next time you will go around the corner, it will not be there.
Because if you fall off here, you lose so much time.
Yeah, you have to go through the whole building again. That's just disgusting. This is a good level as well. So here you have to kill all the enemies first, because if you don't, you will have to kill them while your partner is with you, and he's gonna be in your way and will probably screw you over. Can this sir die? There we go. Yeah, there is another teammate here who is not gonna be with us for too long, but still.
So we're gonna do another syringe clip here.
Yeah, we're gonna use him to clip through this door because syringe is very OP. So we face him with our back, use syringe, and it pushes us through the door.
So this door's meant to be locked, and you're meant to do a thing to get inside to unlock it from the other side, but we can just clip through and it opens, so we can get the key.
Yeah. Normally you would have to hack the panel at the bottom, then climb up the pipe and drop into this room from the ceiling. But we're gonna kind of have to do that anyway, because you can't finish this level if this guy is not finished hacking this panel, so he's gonna have to stay alive for a little bit longer. This crane control. So we're gonna defend him for a couple of seconds and then run away because he's kind of maybe.
Well, at least that worked. So yeah, in this corridor down here, we can go through this door without doing that. But the thing is, in this corridor there's a trigger. It tells the game to turn that engineer into a thing, so he transforms. But if you haven't hacked that panel by that point and it kills him, the mission just fails because you need him to hack the panel. You have to hack the panel first.
Yeah, and
also, this is meant to be a boss fight, but yeah, we can just open this and bypass it for again. So this level's just movement. Nothing
yeah,
really
this is
much
one
else.
of the one of the levels where you don't have to do any clipping or some sketchy jumping. You have to open the door number 4 and go there to turn on the power to open the door number 1. And that's pretty much it for this level. A lot of enemies that you encounter, especially here, you don't even have to kill. Like, they are in your way, but they are not hurting you that much, and you have a lot of med packs that you don't have to really use in upcoming levels, so you're gonna be fine as is.
Yeah, after the level after this one, once we finish it, we lose all of our stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So we just walk past him, no big deal. He tries to lick you, doesn't do anything. Yes, we need to turn the power on to open that door.
And now we go back through the beginning of the level and right into end level trigger. We're gonna be in this location one more time.
Yeah, in this level on the way back you have to go through it. We have to kill the enemies here because there'll be a distraction on the way back. Because we basically have to escort a guy and he's not very useful.
Barely has any health. Like, yeah, he can die from anything. Especially from those gigantic enemies. He's chilling. Let him go.
Nice. So yeah, this shotgun sometimes will just blast him in one hit, and sometimes it won't. So I have to hit these in a specific order to open specific doors. So I open 9, 8, 6, 3, and 2. Because those are the ones I need to open. The rest are just optional.
Yeah.
We could open them all, but it would release more monsters, and we don't really want that.
Faraday, who is the scientist, and he's located behind that exact sequence of doors that we just opened. So we're using that path that we
Where do you come from?
created for ourselves and following right to him. If we open too many doors, we would encounter more unnecessary enemies. And there he is. He's so bad. Like sometimes he might run into your line of fire and you will one-shot him accidentally because you're shooting at enemies and he also wants to get shot.
Yeah. I don't think he enjoys being a lot. Or do you move out of the way? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sketchy.
Yeah, and he will die from like one hit easily. Some of your teammates can withstand a couple of shotgun shells in their face, but this one cannot.
Well, they can withstand it, but if you shoot them in the face, they'll start shooting you back. So, yeah.
Well, I would rather them shoot me back than resetting my level completely because we're not saving here. So
yeah, if we die at all, like I said, on any level, we have to do it all over again. So, and some levels are pretty sketchy. This guy will die sometimes really quickly with that fire. I think you have to shoot him a few more times. Oh wow, he's actually right there waiting.
What a nice guy.
I know.
Nice. And that's the end of this level as soon as he gets to us. There we go.
So now we
lose
find out
all
we've
our
been
stuff.
betrayed by our boss, Whitley. He's a dick.
Yeah, his name is misspelled many times throughout the game. He's like Wheatley, Whiteley, and there's like a third version of that. And we're not sure if that's on purpose, but that's something.
Yeah, so now we've lost all our stuff. So there's this nice guy in here that should hopefully heal us.
Hold still.
Nice guy.
What's
Then
wrong?
we're going to rob his gun.
Okay.
And then we're going to get this big massive monster to get stuck inside here with him. We're just going to leave this guy. Don't care about him.
Yeah, because that's what you do with the nice guys.
Yeah, just leave them. I'm going to close this door so that thing doesn't bother us. You could kill it, but I think you need a flamethrower.
Just a waste of time and ammo to be fair. Because we're gonna go through this area for next 2-3 minutes a lot, and if this monster would follow us all that time, we would lose all our med packs, and we have barely any because we've been robbed off of everything.
Yes, we need to get an engineer. We need to get those med packs to heal him because he's very sad that he's been hit. We don't need a sad engineer, we need a happy engineer. So we heal him and make him follow us. So there's going to be a few enemies here, but I'm going to try to trigger this, get him to run through the door, and then close it to, and then close it.
That works.
Yeah, it's fine. So now we're going to get all of our stuff back pretty easily. This room is full of it all.
Captain JF.
Get the taser.
Yeah, taser very important for a later level. You only use it once, but it makes one level really easy. So we only need a few clips of pistol ammo because we're just going to use that to give to a guy later on. Which you technically don't have to do, but I can't figure out the way to do it without doing that, so I guess I'm doing it. So we have to wait for him to make him stay here because he can't follow us. Also, this guy behind us, yeah,
he will transform into the thing.
like if I turn around here, he's going to be following us. Look at him. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one time, that last marathon one I did where I turned around and he was like charging right in my face, dude?
Yeah.
That was scary.
The thing, yes.
The thing. He's going to turn into one of the things.
This room might be a little sketchy because there are two big monsters here and you have
yeah,
only
I can
3
easily
med
die
packs.
here.
I usually
Right.
kill them from the top, like drop down and then flamethrow them right away, but
That's fine.
not necessarily fast, it's just a little
I didn't
bit
hit him with
safer.
that flame. What?
Wait, I thought you died. What? Nice. Please don't die.
I'm fine.
Now we're gonna go back and take our boy engineer with us, because we need him to hack the computer.
Also, this lock-on aiming is absolutely useless because sometimes you'll melt them. Did I just shoot him?
Yeah, you did.
I was trying to make him follow me. So, like sometimes it will lock onto them really easily and just melt them. Sometimes it won't do anything.
What is he doing?
Look at this slow. You can push them to get them closer, but
Dude,
Kinda
we're
risky.
speedrunning. Can you go faster? Oh my god. That guy. Yeah, you just have to read whatever it is on this computer and go to the end of the level.
This next level is very sketchy.
Yeah, and that's an understatement. This is one of the levels where you have to shoot a lot in the beginning, like...
Is this the first time you meet actual human enemies that you have to shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these guys are annoying and they can wreck you. Also, aiming for headshot. Dude! See what, like they just they want to kill themselves, dude. Like if I'd have killed him, the mission would have failed. So sketchy. So I throw a flame grenade here, hopefully to kill all of them, which it did. And I'm gonna throw another one here, kill them, and then kill this one last time. That's two of them.
What? Nice. If you don't kill one of them, he will activate the turret on the ceiling, and it will wreck everyone around you. So
I should have probably healed my buddy. I don't know if he's doing okay.
He's fine. Like there is a fire.
Pick up two grenades here that are on the floor, by the way. They're useful in a later level.
So you have to run. And now we have to activate switches to open the path for our engineer and a random guy who appeared out of nowhere. Because he was never with us prior to this level.
You can do a little skip here to clip over that railing to get to this faster, but I'm not going to do it. But I am going to do it on the way back because it's a bit easier. You just kind of rub into it and clip into it.
Very
good. So you can do that to get to the switch, but it's very inconsistent, so I don't do that way. We hack this one.
Please take medpacks.
Yes, I will. I don't want to risk
that
my life.
One is killing me. Yeah.
What do you mean? The graphics in this game are fantastic. So they were actually working on a sequel to this game, but the studio got shut down while they were making it, which is very sad. Because what is this got?
The artwork for second game looked very nice, like very lit. But
that guy's just stuck in there. It's fine as long as he doesn't bother me. I don't really care what he does. So these are you wouldn't really pick up these med packs in a normal run, but I'm picking them up for safety.
I do pick them up. Wow, really?
I don't know. So.
Yeah, there are 5 med packs if you want to be more safe about this level, and there is a turret that you need to destroy by blowing up that barrel. If you don't, you're gonna lose much more ammo. And engineer.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
A typical engineer.
So you can lose a run on this game just because the AI being stupid. Like, look at this guy. Come on.
I need an engineer.
You won't be okay in a minute when I shoot you. Hurry up, dude. Go. The thing is, they have to be close enough to it for you to be able to tell them to hack the panel. You can't just tell him to hack it and then he'll hack it from wherever he is. He has to be standing next to you.
Yep.
So there's a monster here, but I'm going to try and do a thing so where it won't follow me. So if I run out instantly, wait a second and then get the guy to follow me, the monster shouldn't follow you. Most of the time. If he does, then it's very bad because you have to run around like an idiot.
Yeah, and you have to close the door preferably.
Yeah, this door here, the big one, you'd have to close that or he'll follow you. Dude, move out my way. Yeah, that was very sketchy. It's fine. We open these doors. Kill some more enemies. You can get closer to them, but I'm just staying back to be safe. So
this level has the best skip in the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, I'll explain it once we get here. Here you can skip a fight with human soldiers if you throw the grenade here and blow up those boxes. Usually if you run around for a bit and then get here, you will get into the fight, and it's really annoying. We don't have to do it.
Oh, look, he's here this time. Look at him. Look at him go.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, she looks like the guy I went to school with.
In the next room, there will be a locked gate. And normally you would have to go around to open it, press a few switches here and there, but if you get your AI partner close enough to the gate, and then aim grenade at him, and kind of throw it. Threat him with it. Yes, he will open the door for you because he's scared.
That skips a massive boss fight as well.
Really good.
Which is actually a pretty difficult boss fight. And the reason it's a lot faster than you would think as well is because we used to have to pick up some really powerful grenades, like high explosive grenades to kill the boss, but you don't have to do that anymore. So we get that grenade launcher for a later level at the end. And then we just run to the end before the timer runs out and everyone dies. Also, say goodbye to that stupid engineer because he's about to blow up in a second. And you get to watch
everyone
him
will
explode.
still die. Nice. Even though we got it in time, everyone will still die. Look at this. Bye.
Feels bad, man.
Feels amazing.
Well, he nearly ruined my level because I nearly shot him in the face. I did shoot him in the face, just not enough for him to aggro.
So now we're going into the warehouse, and we need to find 4 C4s. So yeah, we're doing it again. We need explosives for the next level. And most of this level is just human enemies, unfortunately.
Until you come out.
Yeah, some enemies will appear and wreak havoc around. It's gonna be really,
reloaded
really...
too early.
It's 4 should be enough. Like
Oh, well,
usually you would shoot... Oh,
It's fine.
there we... Oh yeah, it's fine.
I just didn't want to waste the shotgun ammo because if you reload in this game, you waste the bullets.
Yeah, so if you have like a full clip, you shoot once and then reload, you lose whatever you had.
So we pick up some sniper ammo there for a level coming up.
Yeah, it's pretty important. If you don't pick it up, there will be no other spot in the next level to pick it up, and you would have to do it casually. Really
Well, no, you do get ammo when you pick up the sniper, don't you? Wait, no, you don't. No, you don't.
No,
You're right.
you don't.
So we give this guy a pistol to make him trust us, and then he can follow us.
Yeah, that's the reason why we pick it up in the place where we were captured.
No, we've got to hope he follows me down the staircase fast, or I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah, we need him to
I need an engineer.
hack this and hack that, and
Here he comes, look at him. Oh,
he will open us a door for us, and we are gonna be able to get C4. Wow,
these enemies are random.
actually spawned. Oh, yeah, I was surprised because usually they're not here. Here's the key from the door, and now we don't need this guy anymore. He can die.
Yeah, feels bad, man. Even though usually he can, even though we leave him now and just run away, he can actually survive and be in the next level with us. But we'll just leave him there at the start. Don't really care about him. Oh my
You
god,
can
what
place
is
your
this?
bets if you want. Usually he's alive. I don't know how, but he manages to survive. Now we're just gonna have to get to the beginning of the level. Like, get out of the warehouse. And that's gonna be it for this one.
Yeah, should we just go back to where we came? Pretty straightforward.
And as you can see, human enemies are not really paying attention to us anymore because they are getting wrecked by those things. And now we have 10 med packs, which is the max that you can have in this game. So we're really, really in a good position to not die in the next few levels.
Gee, I took my hand off the mouse.
Nice.
Oh
Yes,
my
those
God.
enemies are also random. Sometimes they're not here.
I keep thinking there's a cutscene. I don't know why I'm not paying attention. So me having this much shotgun ammo is not very good. I don't really like that. It's pretty low. But it should be fine. Because we need it for the next level as well. And the level after that too.
So this level...
boring.
boring. Normally you would have to climb up the tower and find a spot where you can shoot all C4s on those planes. But we are better than that. We're gonna place C4s and we're gonna use sniper rifle to shoot them from afar without getting into any precise spot. We're just gonna run very fast from one plane to another and blow them up through the gate. You can also do that with the what's it called? Is it a rocket? No, it's a grenade launcher in this game.
Toxic
But
aid
it's
strats, dude.
yeah, I decided to do it once, and it almost worked. Then I tried to test it off stream, and it indeed works. Like, you have to be really quickly and really precise. Like, throw the grenades into the sky, and they will land right into the plane.
Spring. This game is a sequel to the original 1982 film, and the 2011 film is a prequel to that film. Oh, I need to stop. I forgot about that.
No. So in this game, there are a couple of references to the places from the 1982 movie, like actual couple of locations that you could see in the movie.
Also, at the beginning as well, in that cutscene, you can see Charles dead. So that kind of answers how the original movie ended. Charles is dying. And you'll see at the end of this game that, well, I won't spoil it, but you'll see in the final cutscene. And I think John Carpenter himself has commented on the ending, saying that you can interpret it however you want. And I think he even has a voice in this game too. I don't know
and
who.
This section is done. Like, it was pretty good as well. Like, sometimes you may be a little bit slow and the gates will be closing right as you shoot the last one, but that was pretty fast.
Yeah, so in this level you meant to go to the top of this tower, which I'm going up now, to shoot those bombs from up here with the sniper. But you have to go up here to hit this cutscene to spawn the end level trigger, or you can't finish the level. We have to do that anyway, but I'm not, obviously, since I've already shot the bombs, I'm just gonna go back down.
Yeah, we can also do the act of betrayal, one of our human allies here. But we we can actually pick up one more med pack, so we can do that. Exactly. There is a guy in one of the next rooms who is being smashed by one of the things, and you can steal one med pack from him. Here on the right.
I'm not even gonna save him, I'm just gonna rob him of his meds and leave right here. Just pick that up, see you.
Bye.
I'm hurt bad! Bye. Yeah, so this level's the hardest level in the game.
You have to gain access to the armory, and
this is the level that streamer watched me do, by the way. Whoever mentioned that. And with me screaming and swearing in it, because it's a horrible level.
Yeah, you have to go down a very long set of stairs, and then you have to go through a very sketchy section with a lot of turrets. Who can brutally execute you with insane damage. Nice enemy. Where did he go? Bruh. Nice. But yeah, here we just have to be as efficient as we can with killing human enemies with barrels and whatnot. And not getting hit by gas coming from the
What am I doing?
I don't know.
I completely forgot
Please
to
don't
shoot that
die.
thing. Dude,
Please
this is
don't
so sketchy. I hate this level so much, you don't understand.
Nice help by the way.
Thanks. Dude, shoot the guy, not the turret! So now we're going to use the taser.
Yeah, the taser is useful to push this enemy away, this gigantic dude. He just gets completely stun locked, and he's not gonna block you when you go through this door. And you have to go through this door, blow this up, and go through this door to deactivate the turrets that are shooting at you. Otherwise, he'll be smacking you non-stop and you would die before you even get inside the room. This doesn't look sketchy at all. Nice. Nice. And here we don't push any buttons, we just YOLO this and it's fine.
Yeah, we have enough med packs for that. So I'm glad that went somewhat well, even though I nearly died.
It was okay. And you can pick up 2 med packs here in the beginning, which we usually do.
Also, this guy's a thing, what we already know, because, you know, we play the game a lot of times, see this killing. to get this guy to trust us.
Those two are arguing, and you have to decide who is the thing and who is not.
Oh wow, I'm standing in the fire.
Now this guy's trusting us, so he's gonna help us hack the panel.
Hello?
Maybe someday. Can you? Wow.
Yes, sir.
What the? Game's so stupid. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of this lack of shotgun ammo, but it should be enough for the boss.
Engineer.
So we do actually fight one of the bosses. We don't skip them all.
You can pick it up, but
God damn it.
I don't think it's necessary.
Engineer.
So we can do a little trick here. Where am I? So this guy, if we make him stay here, we have to time pressing it to a certain point. If we make him stay here, this door stays open and we can just go into this area. And if you don't make him stay there, he'll die. Also, I did a trick there. So you're meant to be in this room, and you're meant to shoot that thing that I shot with the turret inside. If you just hold left as you skip the cutscene, you just walk through the door before it closes. Pretty good.
Yeah. So you're supposed to escape from that room before you die, but
yeah. So that guy I told to stop would die now. Around about now. But since we made him stay there, he doesn't die. I don't know. It's strange. Nice damage, dude. What? That turret is random, whether it hits you or not.
yeah, and on some doors you can use grenades to blow them away, like this.
No. There's an explosive barrel behind it, so
Oh,
you blow that. I used to actually just shoot through the tiny gap on the side of the door to blow it up. But you did that. Where am I?
you're in a very good place.
I wasn't even in the cutscene.
This boss fight is actually pretty long if you don't do it the way that.
Oh
Matt
no!
it's fine.
He broke the glass.
Oh yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna mention. If it takes you too long, the guy, yeah, this big one on the right, is gonna break the glass and follow you around this room, and he will.
Oh my god! What? I had full health. What happened?
Grenade, probably. Oh, there was a guy behind you. He just,
Yeah, but how did he do that much damage to me? That's very bad.
It's whatever. It's fine.
Die.
Sir, please die. No. He's following us, actually, for one.
Is he? Oh yeah.
I need an engineer.
All right.
God damn it. Now I need an engineer.
What? I keep pressing the wrong button to go a different way.
So you're gonna see that trick again where Matt is holding one button and manages to escape the hostage thingy over here. Like he gets into the room on the left to blow up this tank. Usually he's supposed to be in this room first. And it took me a while to figure out how to get out of this room on my casual playthrough. So it's really helpful to have this trick in a speedrun. Because you have to press like 3 or 4 buttons. Like one to activate power, one to open the security thing, and one to open the door, so it's really annoying. In this game, you don't have to actually aim to shoot, but it's preferable to aim first, especially with grenades like this. Because if you don't aim, sometimes Blake can shoot very close to his feet and kill himself, so that's not very nice. And let's
I'm in
try
cutscene this time, look at that.
Oh wow, game working properly. What
I
the?
know, dude. Please don't break the glass.
Yeah, normally this boss is not able to hit you. And we're just gonna burn him, or burn the floor, not even him, because that makes a lot of sense.
So you pick up these
He's not-
flash grenades for One of the last levels.
Yeah, it's really useful.
That time I didn't die because I wasn't close to the grenade. Look at that. Gaming.
Insane.
So now we're basically going to go back the way we came and escape the facility. Pretty good. So we're nearish the end of the game now.
Same staircase, just a different way. And most of the doors and pipes are gonna blow up. And you either want to wait a little bit to avoid the damage, or if you have a lot of med packs, you can just YOLO because...
You know what I don't like about this though, is if the flash grenade strat goes wrong, I don't have no shotgun ammo.
I mean, it's fine with this gun as well.
This gun sucks, dude. It's so inaccurate half the time.
Sometimes you can scare enemies by starting to shoot them, and they will change their position. So it's kind of useful in last level, but usually you shouldn't miss those grenades, so it doesn't really...
Why, you didn't die? I thought you died. Yeah, so this part is very sketchy. I need to get through this tiny gap, and sometimes it just won't let you through it.
Yeah, you can taser them to make it more easier, but you don't have to. Yeah. Nice.
You want to explain the flash grenade strat? Like how do you know how it works? Like why it works?
Yup. On the last level, we're gonna encounter a few enemies, and as long as they are alive or blinded with our flash grenades, new ones will not spawn. So you're gonna see Matt shooting them with those grenades, and we have to run quick because if they are under the effect of those grenades for too long, they will eventually die, and new ones will spawn. So you can see them just doing those moves and running away from you.
Great
and
flash
since no one is
grenade.
spawning around you, nice.
So
Yes. Yeah. Since that guy spawned, that means someone in the beginning has died. So it's fine. Since no one... There's a guy spawned... Oh my god. Behind us.
Yeah.
The one with the...
He doesn't do anything though. The flamethrower guys are pretty useless, to be fair. They don't really do much. Yeah, so you're meant to go in there and do a big level, but you can just go around this and skip it. Pretty good. That's actually a skip.
That's one of the easiest skip in the game. You just skip half of the level by going around the crate. Really
The blue bar is your temperature, so if it gets to the bottom, you'll start losing health when it runs out. So for this level, it never runs out. If you're always fast enough to get there before it runs out. Yeah. So now we're on to the last level.
Yeah, this insane boss fight coming up. Really excited.
Yeah, really good. The best
with
boss
Wheatley / Whiteley / whatever you want to call him, because no one knows his actual name. And this monster, well, you need to blow up the barrels first, and then shoot his weak point, which is like arm that is coming out of him during a certain period of time. But it's enough to shoot him twice, according to my tests, and then you can just leave the game and don't touch any button. But it will be slower by around 9 seconds because he will smash you around and you will get stuck in doors, and you have to fly around him at least 3 times, and that is slower than actually shooting him, so we're gonna have to shoot. But if you shoot his arm only once, he will eventually kill you. The helicopter will crash into the wall and you will die.
It's pretty fun. It's basically, it's virtually on a timer. Not really a way to really speed it up, other than actually just shooting it.
Pretty exciting, to be fair. But hey, at least it's not a boss that you can lose your run on, and GG.
And there we go. That is the run.
And there's the final cutscene. Pokche.
Best cutscene. Did we find out that
Excellent timing there, pilot.
boy
Early retirement
still
from
alive.
Gen Inc.
No, not exactly. On my way back from an extended Arctic vacation.
That run was a very bad, by the way. That's the worst
So
run
what's
I've
your
ever
name,
done.
smart ass?
It's okay.
McCready. RJ.
Some of it was good. It's just unlucky
US
deaths.
Outpost
It's
131.
fine. Yeah, he's still alive. Our boy RJ McCready.
Yeah, that's the guy from the movie. If you watch that, pretty good. I would recommend. Over this game for sure.
And we got some lit credits, dude. Oh, this is a tune. Anyway, that was the thing. I hope you enjoyed it. A very good game. Next is Shadow of the Tomb Raider by Nerd Squared. So yeah, thanks for watching.
See ya.